Today on the channel, you know how we do it around these parts. We're going to rock and roll, strut and stroll with WWE Mattel LJN Target exclusive Black Card edition of The Rock.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel LJN Black Card unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the great one. We got The Rock. But for all your WWE superstar needs and a whole lot more, Target maybe, but everything else under the sun, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code KYLE, save yourself 10%. And I say maybe, these are like really hit and miss at the stores right now. A lot of people not finding this new wave. A lot of people getting bombarded with Series 2. And I have especially noticed that the last couple of days in my area. And then I was in Kansas City for a day. I saw a ton of Series 2 out there. I have a feeling some of those Series 2 are going to go to clearance at this point. But we'll see where that goes. But in my area, 4 of my stores got these this week. And every time I walked into it, there's black cards sitting there. I have yet to see a blue card from this wave. I have not seen Jelly Roll yet. But I saw one Jake the Snake Roberts. I've seen multiple Pipers, multiple Rocks, and here we are today. Now, check out the review I did of Roddy Piper and Jake the Snake. I did that in a separate review, and I guess Jelly Roll will be a separate review from that in the future, so stay tuned. But today, the great one, The Rock, has returned. He is here for the first time in the Mattel LJN line. You'll be interested to see where that goes. We did get him in this style, form factor, kind of, from the Jakks Classic Superstars line once upon a time. But this one looks pretty cool, and it's one of those things with this Mattel LJN line. I love it that, I hate it actually. What am I saying, Tom? I love it? No, I hate it that they're redoing like the Jake the Snake Roberts and they're just basically redoing King Kong Bundy, Ultimate Warrior. I want new positions. I want new poses for those. Now, I do respect and appreciate Jake getting upscaled. That was a good move by Mattel. But man, they kill it on these ones like Stone Cold, John Cena, The Rock, Dusty Rhodes, Jesse Ventura. I like the differences, and I wish we could get more things like that. Not in the cards, at least as of right now. Would be interested to see what happens at San Diego Comic-Con here in a couple of weeks, what we see from the Mattel LJN line in the future. But The Rock is here today. Black card edition. To me, I open these up. Doesn't really matter to me if they're black or blue. Like I said, only black so far. I honestly don't think the blacks and the blues are that rare. You could say if everybody's hoarding the blacks, that all of a sudden the blue in the future will be worth the most because everybody opened the blue, nobody opened up the blacks. So it's one of those things where it really feels like it's 50-50. It doesn't feel like it's an actual chase. It feels like it's just a card variant, more like it. But you do you out there. And Todd will do himself over there from the couch. And we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's see what The Rock's up to. WWE Superstars right there looking good. The Rock got the poster down there. Got the black background like the Grand Toys days is what that is. Shout out to Canada. Shout out to Todd from Canada over there. On the back, you do got the file card. You know we're here for a file card. We're here for the cross-sell down below as well. Playing a lot of hits here. UPC up at the top. Let's see what it says about The Rock, the great one. All right. The 6'5", 250-pound third-generation superstar earned the nickname the most electrifying man in entertainment, whether he dominates his opponent on the microphone with cutting catchphrases or destroys them in the middle of the ring with a rock bottom. There is nobody in WWE better than the People's Champion if you smell what The Rock is cooking. There you go. We're ready to go. So we got The Rock officially in the Mattel LJN line. And these Mattel LJNs way too hard to get unboxed. I don't like how hard they are to get out of the package. I do appreciate the harder card art on this. Makes it a little bit better, not as bent up and damaged for sure, but man, not easy. You got to be careful. You got to go in through the back door, of course. And as we've learned on the channel, Todd, I'm a backdoor expert. I know exactly how to go in through that back door just the right way. See you later. Goodbye. And there's never any pain. There's no hurt. There's no tears. It's just straight through there, and I get it done. There you go. I will cut that out later. A gentle off to the side. See you later. But now the great one has returned in The Rock, and we're going to start with this title belt here, playing all the hits. Now, not my classic WWE title, but very cool to get this for the LJN style. You could use this wherever you want to. Use it with your big rubber guys. Use it with your old school LJNs. Hey, throw it with a Latuni figure. Give it to The Rock. Choose your own adventure here. But I appreciate stuff like this. 2026 Mattel. Would love to see more belts in the future. I believe Mr. Perfect's come with the IC title belt, the classic version. That's going to be great. Swap that over to Warrior immediately. You're exactly right, Todd McFarlane. But it'd be very fun to get more. I can't wait for the Winged Eagle. We'll see. But very nice belt. It has hallmarks to the past, but man, really looking updated in the future. Looking very, very cool. Love to see it. Love to see it. But now we're going to dive into The Rock. The great one is here. In a great position. Now, I always go back, playability-wise, I'm a kid. This might be a little rough to play with. You can do elbows, you can do clotheslines, you can do some of the stuff, but maybe not the best playability one, but I'm not playing with it. He's going up on a shelf. That's where he's going to be. I don't mind this. I like the pose. Almost looks like Nation of Domination Rock. He's putting it up there. He's putting it up. Close, but this looks like Rock up on the second rope, you know, greeting the audience, looking around. That's kind of what it reminds me of. But looking good in one of his signature poses right here. 2 Fists of Fury for The Rock, 2 black elbow pads. Got those beautiful sideburns. I love those sideburns on The Rock once upon a time. I used to have sideburns like that too. It was more Ken Shamrock style. That's who I had them off of. Oh, Ken Wayne Shamrock in some circles. Yes, Todd McFarlane. But I love Ken Shamrock's sideburns during that one run. I think it was TNA run is what it was. Looked amazing. But The Rock, no slouch as well. Both those guys, maybe even making one Mike Nesmith blush in the sideburn department. But looking good. You got the people's eyebrow up there on point, the smirk on the face, 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. Got that black hair for The Rock. Looks like Rocky. There's no mistaking this for anybody else. No doubt about it. Even got the Brahma Bull tattoo. This is before all the other tattoos, of course. Got the Brahma Bull up there. You got the nice body style on him, I guess. Looking good. Nice gloss to him. Got that LJN Mattel gloss going on here. Gold and black attack. Got the Brahma Bull on the back. The Rock on the front. You got the knee pads looking good in black. You got the black boots as well. Obviously, guess what? No articulation. Am I blowing anybody's mind here? No articulation on this figure, but be an interesting one if it was my playing days. I'm not sure how well this one would do. 2026 WWE made in China. So these are made in China, not Vietnam like the Elites. That's an interesting turn as well, but is what it is. But The Rock stands tall, just like that. But speaking of The Rock and speaking of The Rock's foes, I don't know why I just brought that up. I'm speaking of them, I guess. Stone Cold Steve Austin. So you got these two side by side. Pretty darn cool here. We're feeling a lot of fun between these two. And I did bring out John Cena as well because why not? Why not? So I can see somebody, maybe it's you, maybe it's you, maybe it's you, maybe it's you on the couch. I'm not sure. This could be 3 of your 4 Mount Rushmore figures, or not figures necessarily, but maybe figures, but characters in wrestling history. I can see people making the case for all 3 of these guys to be on a Mount Rushmore. Wouldn't be on my Mount Rushmore, but could be on yours. Could be on yours. But I do like this Rock. I'm not a huge Rock guy. I'm not a super big Rock fan. Final boss Rock of all the Rocks over the years, that's my favorite one, with a close Rocky Maivia at number 2. Flex Cavana for you, that's an interesting choice. But I'm a big final boss guy as far as Rock goes. But man, I like this one. This one does look good for what it is. It gets the point across of what it's trying to be. And it's a very fun looking figure here. And I really enjoy some of these new sculpts that we're getting from the LJN line. I really wish we could get all the classic guys, like we have Mr. Perfect coming up here. Obviously didn't have a figure back in the day. They gave him a fresh new sculpt. I would love to see more of the characters, the Hulk Hogans, the Bundys, the Warriors of the world, to get something fresh, something different. Maybe we'll see it, depending on how long this line ends up going. And you just never know how long these lines will go. I do worry a little bit. I told you I see these shippers all over the place. I see Series 2 all over the place. If those things peg warm pretty hard, they go to pretty deep clearance. That could hurt the line a little bit. But that being said, talking Target, have we seen a Legends line not go to clearance? So they seem to be okay on that end. So we'll see where it all ends up going. It's business at the end of the day, and it's all about following the money. And we're going to follow The Rock all the way to the pay window here today. The Black Card edition as well. What's your thoughts on this Rock, though? A pickup, a pass, a long game, a no game, and I'm not collecting more modern talent, only 80s talent game? Let me know your thoughts on this LJN edition in the comments down below. You made it this far, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and my other YouTube channel. 2 channels to check out. Don't forget Patreon and YouTube channel memberships as well. Sir Paul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and the Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com. If you want to email me, that is also the name of my podcast, Kyle Peterson Show. available every Tuesday where podcasts are found, with videocast on YouTube. So for The Rock, the great one, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
Listen,